Silvercoats?
Yeah. Even a dirt rag, it's still Ethel's partner, I bet.
Hello. Ooh, container. Don't mind if I do steal from all of you. Thank you for the Nopon coins. Excuse me, pardon me, coming through. How the heck do I get to where Ethel is? Right around, okay, I found it. Once you enter the office, you'll be unable to include Ethel in the party. Okay. This is like a point of no return thing. Man, they don't let you have Ethel for very long. I assume that we'll be able to get her back in the party later in the game, though. Otherwise, that'd be a little weird. They give us the waifu just to rip the waifu away from us? How cold. How awful. Let me see the map. Those side quests I saw are way down there. I don't think we can get to them without proceeding the game anyway. So I don't really think there's much of anything to do other than progress the main story for the most part, it seems. So as unfortunate as it is that we just got our hero and now we have to leave her for a bit. But, you know, I'm sure we'll see her again. How long did it take in Xenoblade 1 to, quotation marks, open up? Maybe, what, 6 hours? I guess Xenoblade 1 sort of opens up definitely when you get to Guar Plains and get Sharla, but probably even as soon as, like, after the whole intro with Metal Face. So, how long does that take? The intro with Dunban doesn't take more than, like, half an hour, I think. And then going through all of the Colony 9 beginning stuff, depending on how you play the game and what you do, probably 2 to 3 hours. I think getting to Tephra Cave is probably about anywhere from 3 to 4 hours in the game, and then Guar Plains is probably at about the 5-hour mark. It shouldn't take you more than an hour to get through Tephra Cave unless you get stuck fighting stuff. It's probably like 5 hours in to hit Guar Plains, and then I would say the game is pretty opened up once you're in Guar Plains, especially when you have Sharla in the team, because after you get Sharla in the team in Xenoblade 1, you never go back to having less than 3 characters, right? Other than that brief stint of playing as Melia later in the game. So, 6 hours I think might be a little high. But depending on how you play, probably anywhere from 4 to 6 hours, depending on the player.
I have to ask, before you go, why is it that you stick together?
Given what's what, we pretty much have to.
Considering how everybody attacks us on sight now.
At this point, I suppose, it just panned out this way.
You really think so? That's not really how it looks to me.
Well, one thing's for sure. We were sworn enemies once. And yet, we all share the will to live in the now. Before becoming Ouroboros, I never realized. But that common will, it was reason enough to stick together.
I see. Not everyone makes the choice to fight willingly. Lance said that you have to. Well, right now every one of us has to. There's no question it would be better if they didn't. Your journey may have started out of necessity, but now you're pushing forwards towards a common goal. And that might be all we want, and all that we wish the world could be.
What we wish it could be.
You're heading out as well?
As soon as we're done here, I'll make for the castle.
What?
You forget, I am the commander. We haven't revolted against our nation, so I have to report in.
Ethel, are you sure?
Oh, don't worry. I'll be leaving you out of it.
That's not it. The consul earlier turned Mobius. Were it to...
If you mean that monster, I'm well aware of the risk.
Then why?
Because it's my responsibility to those I command. As for the consul, we can say he died in an accident.
And you can't do it remotely.
Now that the console and flame clock are both lost to us, I have to make a report, and not over comms. I have to requisition more supplies, too.
And what if they fit you with a new clock?
I can worry about that then.
You're fine with it, really?
Don't get preoccupied with us. Keep to your path. Follow it, wherever it may lead you. Life is short.
I suppose.
Hey, while we're all still here, one more word of warning. The consul was attempting to remove you from the picture. In light of that, you'll likely come up against hostility. But listen, you should keep engagement to a minimum. Kevis or Agnes. That goes for both of them.
But if we break their clocks, just like with Colony 4 here, they would... well, they would be free, wouldn't they?
You'd do well to remember not everyone thinks the same as I do. Even within this colony, many still haven't come to accept their new reality. To make things even more fraught, in other colonies, there are those who are more than willing to fight, as you'd expect.
So it's no use appealing to their sense of compassion, or hoping they'll treat us fairly. Is that it?
Yes, precisely. You will change the fate of others just by virtue of coming into contact with them. It's quite the burden. You may not want the responsibility.
A burden, perhaps.
All that said, you get embers on your coat, you have to brush them off. If push comes to shove, do not flinch. Do whatever it takes, for the greater good. I wish you all a smooth and fruitful journey. Ouroboros, huh? If only we could have been there as well.
Poor Boliaris or whatever his name is, he's like, oh, if only I could have fused with the commander, it would have been a dream come true. To be fair, who wouldn't want to? We should check the route data again, make sure we're on the right path. We're on course for Sword March. But first we'll need to take the southeast road through the Ribby? It's probably Ribby Flats. I don't like saying ribeye because then I just think of steak and that makes me hungry. Yes, that's the route that Ethel recommended. Correct. She said the battlefronts are pretty static at the moment, but do we have any intel about colony deployment? As far as Ethel and Colony 4 is concerned, we got a pretty good idea, but what about any others? I wouldn't expect any shenanigans all the way out here. In any case, we mustn't let our guard down along the way. Danger could be lurking anywhere in the background, so insecurity stalks us. Not much we can do about that, though. Oh, come on, man, we'll muddle through. Let's hope so. Hey, I mean, if we run into another colony, it isn't necessarily a bad thing. You sure about that? It doesn't matter if we run into Agnes or Kevis. Either one would mean getting into a dust-up. True, but what if it meant... What I meant was, if I can read, if we destroyed their flame clock, we'd set everyone free like we did for Colony 4. Easy to say. Well, sure, I mean, if conditions allow it. If we're brushing off embers, we'll have no choice in the matter. That's right. Hey, maybe it's better if we put off worrying about that until the time comes. Uni's speaking sense there. True, we could just react to events as they happen, play it by ear. Gotcha, I'll apply myself to that. Chaos has 3 states, gaming, hungry, and tired. Well, maybe 3 states when I'm streaming. Oh my goodness, stretch. I get a lot of stuff done when I'm not. Destroying a colony's flame clock will liberate it from the console's grasp. Once liberated, the people are free to act how they like, opening up new info fragments to find. Every time a colony is liberated, the warning level of its nation, Kevs or Agnes, will increase. The warning level for each nation can be checked in the main menu. As the threat level increases, so too will the number of soldiers from each nation deployed on the field. What are these, palaces from Persona 5 now? You can check how various people in a colony get along with each other by using the affinity chart. It also shows you a basic profile for each person. Affinity chart is really ambitious. It's really neat in every Xenoblade game. Even in Xenoblade 1, I basically never make use of it. It's like a bunch of really neat minor information if you care about, like, the character interactions or developments, whatever, to that level in, like, lore building of the world. I do not care enough to go through the affinity chart in any Xenoblade game, except for maybe, like, one or two, like, a handful of very specific characters. Even then, I'm like, nah, dude, I don't got that kind of time in my life.
Think you're all that, do ya?
Come here, you stupid wolf. Why are these low-level enemies still aggroing?
Powering.
Die.
You're pushing yourself too hard.
Are you other idiots down there? Why do you people not climb the stupid ladder? Oh my goodness.
Stay on guard for now.
Am I gonna see them dashing over the horizon again? Mons is gonna go down, and I'm not gonna be able to res him. I forgot to do the fusion. Yeah, keep up the pressure. Where the heck are all my other characters? This level 13 isn't aggroing. Why did this 14 aggro? Oh wait, I can call what's his face to me, can't I? Yeah.
Hang in there, I'll heal you.
Die.
Well, did you watch these drop my...
Oh, hey guys, did you have fun taking the scenic route for some reason? The magic number is 6 levels to stop aggro. The level graying out at only 5 levels above is really misleading. That's really dumb. Why would they do it like that?
It just spat something out.
I don't like Uni's, like, random area dialogue. Oh yeah, come to Uni and just spat something out. Like, I'm not really feeling it, as Shulk would say. Hey, what the heck is happening over here, huh? Hello. How you doing? Colony 4 squad or the Agnes squad? Well, gee, there's only one option, isn't there?
Fight with focus.
Oh, these guys are pretty high level.
I'll rein myself in.
That's a little spook.
Keep them in check.
Wait, who am I? I'm aggroed at you. Stab. Get this medic out of here. Go for the healer. No, don't look at me. Look at the enemies. Yeah. Or not the enemies, but the others.
Good going, Uni.
Oh, why didn't I cancel? I always forget that I can cancel normal arts into fusion arts. I gotta remember that. Stab. Big damage, big damage. Die, I say. There we go, there we go. Did you just heal yourself? That's against the rules. Someone got a level up in there because it messed up the music. Stab. Excuse me, sir. Your free trial, the life is ended. Please stop. Was that a Digimon classic illusion of choice? Dude, illusion of choice is classic in like 80% of games that actually try and pretend that you get options. You would not believe how often a game is like, look, you can make decisions and it'll do stuff, and then it's like, actually, the illusion of choice. Hey, give me that no-pawn coin.
What to do?
My best. That's how you pull off a win.
Yeah.
Thank the
See if
flame,
we can
I'll
keep
finally
this
be
up.
free of this ego's wilderness.
Hello.
Eyes over here.
I was thinking of fighting you anyway because I want to get to that husk over there.
Butterfly. This. Well within touch.
Healing's on the way.
Ba-dum-bum-bum-bum, ba-da-bum-bum-bum-bum.
Butterfly blade.
I am not going to recharge Edge Thrust in time to take advantage of this daze with Overclock Buster. So close yet so far. Stab. I want to finish getting everyone to class 10 right now, and then try out Ethel's class and play as Noah again. Because I want to see how enjoyable or not her class is. Right now, honestly, like, as evident by the fact that I'm playing as the basic sword class, whichever character ends up having that class, it's definitely my favorite. I tried Ogre, I tried Zephyr. I didn't really vibe that much with either. I felt like I gave them a pretty fair shake. I played as both for like, at least like an hour, I feel like. But I just wasn't really feeling it. So I'm interested to see if another class can really start to catch my attention and if I'll find it enjoyable. Enjoyable enough to not just play the sword class instead. Stop doing your stupid spin move. Okay, you're dead. Thank you.
It's a part of me now.
Nice. That's how you pull
Thank
off a
you.
win.
Yeah. See if we can keep this up.
Is that thing? Yeah, there's that body. I'm coming to play a fancy tune for you.
Be at rest.
Well done, well done. I don't even see where you're playing the flute from. That's impressive.
Thank the flame, I'll finally be free of this Aegis wilderness.
Oh, hey, I just realized I left something back at 4, so... Ah, gotcha.
It's such a, like, old and classic joke, but it still makes me chuckle. I like it. Ooh, we're getting to some grassy areas again. Okay, leaving desert land. Not even really desert, more like, I keep saying desert because it's so brown, but it's not sandy. It's like rocky area.
This is new.
Zem's Crossway. How am I looking on... Do I get CP? Do I get SP from, like, every fight I do? Like, what is giving me SP? Oh, this is very interesting. Colony 9, Colony Sigma, Nopon Caravans, Colony 4. This thing has a tail. Oh, because I think this is the Titan from, the Titan, like, continent from Xenoblade 2, isn't it? This is Makana's sword. We're going straight down that way. Yeah. Oh, does it actually, shows the leader being Ethel? Who's the leader of this? Do we know? We don't know? Don't know. Okay. Bum, bum, bum. What is this in system? Oh, of course, more tips. How many tips could one game possibly need? I just hate having the little dot saying something is new. It annoys me for some reason. How are we doing on class? Not skills, classes. 8, 9, 7, 6, 6, 8. Not very different from when I looked at it before. Some people are closer than others. Wait a minute. I wanted to look at Interlink. Soul Tree. 56. Gotta go this way.
You found power.
And then we either go attack up or dexterity. This is a percentage. This one is just a base 30. Interesting. 25, 25, 130, 130, 150, 100. It's gonna cost the same amount to get to arts canceling no matter how we do it. But the goal is to get to art canceling on everyone. Is this your... Where's your art canceling? Is it this? Yeah. That's your art canceling. So... Fastest way is here. You only have 3 more steps. So dexterity plus 30.
A new power, eh?
And then this is only 150. I say only, like that's not a high number. And then that's 200. Okay. And then we can get you more clock control. You got 86. Your art canceling is here? Yes. So we're going this way. You need 120. 120. That's only 30. Super easy. And then art canceling is 225. So the art canceling will be super expensive. But the block rate will be like instant just about. We're getting there. We're getting there.